sex offender that arrived, 1404991, bus 1331, present to engage in monitoring, anticipating my capturing of the documentation, Ontario Montclair School District, directed light on the ground. And this is the fake sun that's remaining in Ontario, not remaining in the window of any bus while it's in motion, remaining over me, and that's what OMNITRANS is engaged in while I'm on that bus. It's a venue, and arriving at the time that it does, understand, anticipating what I'm going to document on video as I'm speaking to it on my podcast. The state that the issue being the state's fake sun remaining stationary over one venue, as opposed to the documentation as I'm arriving, leaving B&G Plaza earlier than now, and showing what is the state keeping a fake sun in the window of that third party engaging in a perpetual sex offense, repeatedly molesting while they are monitoring the documentation of that sexual violence and surveillance, speaking of OMNITRANS, and doing so under a fake sun, which is remaining and impossible to coexist with what is the light source, as you clearly see it moving in the window while I'm on the OMNITRANS bus, arriving on what is Sierra and Orange Way, moving in real time, keeping in perfect alignment with me in the city of Fontana at the Fontana Metrolink train station, which I showed not only at 11:28 a.m., the same route being Route 61, arriving at that same venue at a different time, 11:57 a.m. And this is the state keeping its fake sun today over me at one location on Friday, January 14, 2022 at the B&G Plaza, where it has remained. All right, and this is it's currently 11:29 now, 11:31 a.m. That is P.O.C. All right, you have a second bus arriving while they monitor my documentation, pointing to the fact that they arrived at that time on purpose. They repeat that. They engage in this conduct. You're witnessing terrorism. This is how the entity does it. That's UPS crossing path. That's OMNITRANS crossing path, engaging in sexual violence, monitoring together. That's minions in the parking lot of the B&G Plaza, directed light across the walls while they are crossing paths, stalking. All right, this is an entity engaging in P.O.C. This is interstate stalking, and you're not taking off from the airport right there. That's UPS engaging in monitoring the documentation. It is currently 11:32 a.m., and this is the state's fake sun. That's nowhere near where I showed you upon my arrival at Wells Fargo yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning. It is maintaining presence here. It is not in the city of Fontana. Over me, where then I also walk north to the state facilitating venue Fontana Lewis Library, where Sarah Bartlett is engaging in the conduct of what is harassment by an entity while they're being documented, engaging in surveillance with the government, acting via third parties such as OMNITRANS. All right, monitoring and surveilling while I'm en route on those buses. And patrolling, this is minutes later. This is 2 minutes later. I showed you that video. This is P.O.C. by OMNITRANS. Again, that's license 1399978, bus number 1263. Engaging in state surveillance, it's under the name of what is OMNITRANS, doing so facilitating that criminal conduct, a sex offender, and engaging in threatening the life while they're monitoring documentation. That's going to what is the necessity of deconstructing such businesses who are harming and threatening and monitoring with demons such as this one, license plate 5WVG026. This is P.O.C.